Welcome back to Literature Genres. In this video, we shall study an essay, How I Became a Public Speaker, which is written by George Bernard Shaw. George Bernard Shaw was born in 1856 and he was died in 1950. He was a playwright, political activist, and writer, and good public speaker. He has not entered any college or university, but he educated himself. Later, he joined in a Fabian Society where he was supporting the women and he spoke for the rights for the women in London. We should know that the first play written by George Bernard Shaw was Holmes and the Man, which was released in 1894. He was influenced by Henrik Ibsen and he was the ardent follower of Henrik Ibsen. When he wrote some of the plays, he used to imitate or use some of the writing style of Henrik Ibsen in his plays. The subject of the plays, the essays. Here in the essay, Shaw tells the experience of how he became a public speaker. It was started from the early days where he was unknown to what is public speaking until he became a public speaker. The first lecture on which he spoke, that on thieves, the title of the first speech was Thieves. He spoke for an hour without any notes and he spoke extempore without any experience. He appeared on the stage and spoke on the topic thieves. It was so extempore. Since then, he spoke wherever and whenever he was asked. It was first come, first served. Since then, he wouldn't miss any opportunity of speaking on any public meetings or public stages. He would be the first person to come to give his names. Here, Shaw has attended in so many societies or meetings. Here, the first meeting he attended, that juridical meeting. It was the first meeting where he could speak but he couldn't speak properly. He spoke foolishly. So he was ashamed of himself because he couldn't speak properly. He just spoke something foolishly. It was the first meeting where he came to realize that he had nervous fear and lack of confidence. Anyhow, he completed his speech by attending in such meeting. Later on, he could realize that he should overcome those problems like fear, nervous, hesitation and lack of confidence. And after some time, he was become a social orator. He spoke in number of meetings, societies to the people of London. Hyde Park, which is located in London, where he spoke, that is termed to be the best speech. And next, St. James Hall, where he could defeat his opponent speaker because he knew some of the stage techniques that has helped Bernard Shaw to how to defeat opponent speaker. And then New Shakespearean Society, where also he spoke brilliant speech. And then he attended the Sunday societies where he had freedom of speech. Then it was the first meeting, a juridical meeting. He went with his friend Lecky. He had never spoken in public and he did not know anything about public meeting or what is public speech. But he thought that he knew everything about public meeting, by which he was proud of himself. Actually, he was covered and nervous. In that meeting, he spoke something foolishly because of the speech that was foolish, he was ashamed of himself. Since then, he decided to join in any meeting and to become a good speaker. It was the first experience. Before he is fully a speaker, he read many books of great writers like Stott, Darwin, George Eliot. After that, he prepared some of the notes from those study materials in order to become a proper speaker. Attended every meeting, he didn't miss any such meetings. He spoke everywhere, wherever people are gathered, like streets, parks, and he went to university or college where he could have so many students to listen to his speech. Finally, this kind of meeting he has frequently attended gave him a fearless, and it was helpful for him to remove all the excessive nervous that was hidden in himself whenever he met so many crowds of people. Later, the nervousness, fear, hesitation, these and all disappeared. In Hyde Park, he gave a best speech. It was delivered in Hyde Park. It was a heavy rain, though people had left the place in order to avoid from being wet because of the heavy rain. Only 6 policemen who had stood as securities to Bernard Shaw had only listened to him, and one of the man who's the secretary of the meeting who had an umbrella to George Bernard Shaw and listening to him. He spoke for more than 1 hour. That was considered to be the best speech of George Bernard Shaw. In Sunday societies, he took payment. He never took payment for speaking when he's attending the Sunday societies, where he was given 10 guineas fee. The condition that he should not speak on any controversial topic like politics and religion, but he disagreed. George Bernard Shaw disagreed that he would speak on politics and religion, but he does not want any money. He wouldn't take any money for any controversial topics like politics and religion. People thought that George Bernard Shaw has any aim of earning money by talking on controversial topics, so people allowed him, and people thought that he was a genuine speaker. He is speaking for the welfare of the people and not for collecting or earning money. This is how he gained freedom of speech. Nobody has condemned whatever George Bernard Shaw has spoken, because he doesn't make it as a professional, but he does for the welfare of the people. That is how he obtained freedom of speech. And then in James Hall, one day when he was delivering a talk at St. James Hall, there was an opponent speaker speaking on the stage. In order to defeat the opponent, Bernard Shaw had laughed at opponent, but opponent speaker misunderstood that Bernard Shaw wants to talk something to him, so he went closer to Bernard Shaw. Seeing that situation, the followers of opponent had rushed to the stage. It was kind of a crowd gathering. The organizer of the meeting misunderstood that there was something problem going on between the two speakers, so he decided to stop or cancel the meeting. As a result, the opponent speaker was cancelled and defeated. This was the cunning of George Bernard Shaw. He learned that how to defeat any opponent speaker who seems to be defeat G.B. Shaw. Again, there was a meeting reorganized, but the opponent was made the chairman. He didn't speak next time. Shaw became the speaker again. He wonderfully spoke, but opponent didn't speak anything against Bernard Shaw. this is how Shaw succeeded in defeating the opponents. I hope that this video is helpful for you. Thank you for watching.